The number of under 50s worldwide being diagnosed with cancer has risen by nearly 80% in 3 decades, with cases of early-onset windpipe and prostate cancers rising the fastest.
지난 30년간 전 세계 50세 미만에서 신규로 암 진단을 받은 인구가 80% 가까이 증가한 것으로 나타났습니다. 이 중 가장 빠르게 증가한 암은 기관지암과 전립선암이었습니다. Right, so tell us a little bit more about this study, the stats.
Yeah, so as we said in the headline, it's increased nearly 80% people under 50 years old, and also cancer deaths of people in their adults in their 40s and 30s or even younger has grown by 27%.
Oh dear.
Over that time. Now, experts are still in the early stages of really understanding the reasons behind the rise in cases for under 50s.
Right.
So the authors of the study, they said that poor diets, alcohol, tobacco use, physical inactivity, and obesity are likely among the factors, which
yeah.
does make sense.
It does make sense, yeah. The time frame for this study was from 1990 to 2019. So it's a
Right.
long period, and during that time, a big jump in the number of cancer patients. Now, the next step, as you said, is to figure out what's causing it.
Right, and see if they can come up with some ways. Well, I guess you have to make people, it's things like, eat healthy foods, eat fruit, don't smoke, don't drink, exercise. All the things that I think most people know. Common sense,
common
right?
sense. 약간 상식적으로 우리가 건강해지려면 해야 되는 것들을 다시 한번 이 연구를 통해서 밝힐 수 있지 않을까 싶은데요. Let's have a look at the expressions. Under 50s.
Under 50s, people who are under 50 years old. So 49 is the cutoff to be an
Right.
under 50.
Uh-huh. So if you have a number and then S, so like 20s, 30s, that means that you're in that age bracket.
Right, or if you say like something could be for over 20s, for example, or under. You can do it for any term. Like a lot of sports teams sometimes will have age limits. So the upcoming Asian Games usually is an under 23 tournament.
Yeah.
You'll see like U23.
yeah.
This year they're allowing some 24-year-olds to play because of COVID. That's how like Lee Kang-in got on the team because of that.
아,
Oh
그렇군요.
no, was it him? Someone? No, I think it was someone else. I think he's only 22.
우리가 보통 이제 청소년 축구 대표팀 얘기할 때 뭐 U20 아니면 뭐 U23 이렇게 하잖아요. 그 U가 under라는 뜻이에요. 그래서 몇 세 이하라는 뜻이거든요. 여기서 under 50s라고 하면은 50대 미만이니까 사실 이제 50세 미만이라고 해석을 할 수 있겠죠. The example sentence would be
There were no under 50s at the party.
Ooh, young people only.
What?
Would you
Opposite.
say? Oh, sorry. There were no.
There were no under 50s.
No under 50s at the party. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's more for the
Yeah,
can you say
right.
elderly? I don't know if 50s is even considered elderly anymore. It's still,
I'm sure it'd be a fun party.
Yes.
Right?
그래요.
Parcheesi, Twister, prune juice, all the Golden Girls are on TV.
I love the
My
Golden
kind of
Girls.
party. Oh, your kind of party, right?
네.
You like to party with the over 50s?
Well, I love the Golden Girls.
Oh, okay.
이 파티에는 50세 미만이 한 명도 없었다라는 예문을 가지고 오셨네요. 자, under 50s, over 50s 뭐 이렇게도 표현할 수 있겠어요. And then we have the early onset of something.
Usually it's like an early onset and then some disease, right? Early onset cancer, early onset dementia. It's when people are diagnosed with a disease that is like they're younger than the average person who gets it.
I see.
Than what you usually see.
그러니까 조기 발병 연령인 경우에 early onset 뭐뭐뭐 이렇게 얘기를 하는군요. 여기서는 early onset windpipe cancer라고 했는데 이 기관지암이거든요. 그런데 보통 기관지암에 걸리는 그 평균 연령대보다 젊은 좀 더 younger 한 나이대에 이 암 걸리는 경우가 많아졌다고 합니다.
I saw a question someone wrote in about is windpipe cancer the same as lung cancer? I believe
it's different.
windpipe is your throat
Yeah.
cancer.
네, lung cancer는 폐암이고요. windpipe cancer는 기관지암입니다. 다릅니다. 그 다음에 이제 전립선암은 prostate cancer가 되겠고요. The most number of deaths, I believe, and the most number of people affected came from breast cancer. So we had the biggest number there. 유방암은 breast cancer라고 부릅니다. 자, 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. The number of under 50s worldwide being diagnosed with cancer has risen by nearly 80% in 3 decades, with cases of early onset windpipe and prostate cancers rising the fastest.